When it comes to putting your best face forward, it's all about having the right tools for the job. Welcome Julie Greer to Real Life. Now, Julie, you might not know, is usually behind the scenes. She's responsible for helping Sharon and I get camera friendly.
That's true.
Let's say, right?
Yes, yes.
Now, today we're going to tackle the makeup brushes. This is sort of a confusing thing to a lot of people because when you go shopping for brushes, there seems to be 300 different kinds.
There does. Yeah, yeah, there definitely is. And I think the thing with makeup brushes is a lot of people think go for quantity, not quality. So a lot of people see a brush set and think, great, I'll get them all.
I need everything.
Yeah, I need everything. But does everyone know what to do with everything?
This is true.
And on top of that, typically when you're buying a set of brushes, you're compromising the quality somewhat.
Okay.
Because the better quality the brush will be sold as an individual brush.
Well, let's talk about some of the different items that most of the brushes, some are synthetic, some are made of, and that kind of accommodates for what the price is, right? Contributes to that.
Yeah, yeah, and I mean, you'll find brushes that are available in your drugstore, and you'll find brushes that are available in the department store. And really, it just comes down to budgeting how much you can afford.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, they're an investment.
So is there one that's better than the other? Should you be going with synthetic? Should you be going with 100% natural? Whatever the type of hair it is?
I wouldn't say so. I mean, typically most of them are natural hair. There's not a lot of synthetic. And again, you're just looking for what works for you, what you know how to use, what you know feels right for the type of makeup that you're doing for yourself.
So now a professional makeup artist like yourself would probably use more brushes than the average woman.
Oh yeah.
But you've kind of pared it down to the 5 brushes that every woman should have in their arsenal.
Right. And that's, again, where it comes down to investment. Invest in a few for your 10-minute face when you're out the door, on your way to work, out for the day. Powder brush is a great place to start. A powder brush is nice and fat. It's got lots of dense bristles, and that's going to spread the makeup. Typically, it's used for loose powder or pressed powder.
Okay.
It's not necessarily going to give you a fully matte finish, but it's definitely going to give you the matte quality to your makeup. After that, I would say blush brush. Blush brush is an important brush. I mean, everyone needs that blush, that pop of color. And with a blush brush, you just want something that, again, is smaller in the density, but again, is something that you can move around. You're going to use that on your cheekbones, the apples of your cheek.
Okay.
Now, the all-over shadow brush, I think this one is key for makeup. It's a big one that everyone should have, especially for that quick 5-minute face when you're going out the door.
And you know what? This is really the reason you discard those little applicators that sometimes come with the makeup. They're useless, right?
Yeah, you just can get rid of those immediately.
Okay.
Those, and you know what? And those are the type of sponge that those are. They're not going to move makeup the way you want. You need bristles to move. You need your makeup to move with you. So this is the brush that you dip into your light everyday color. You go over your whole lid, and you're done. That's what this is for, from your lash line all the way up to your eyebrow.
Okay, so that's the essential one. Now, what about this guy?
This is a blender brush or a crease brush. And when you're using this one, what you're looking for is something that's long and has a tapered edge. And what it's going to do is it's going to blend out. So you're going to use that maybe in the V section of your eye, up by your orbital bone, and really just to blend out color. So if you're doing a pop of color, that's what that's for.
And where a lot of us go wrong is applying lipstick right out of the tube.
Yeah.
You really should be using a tool for this.
Yeah, use a lip brush. And I mean, here's the thing. A lot of us are using glosses. We're getting lipsticks that are already in an applicator.
Right.
But if you're going to do lipstick, get a brush.
Okay.
Have one, always keep one.
So there's the tools to get the makeup on your face, but then it's all about blending, and you've got some other tools too aside from the brushes.
Yeah, yeah. So your sponge, your basic just soft sponge, again, foundation, moving product around. It's going to make product a bit more even, move around on your face a bit better. Your velour puff. So this would kind of couple with your powder brush, and your velour puff is going to do a lot more setting of the foundation, and then you're going to get a really matte finish on your face.
And I love watching people like you who come in with, you know, the expensive makeup and all this fun stuff. And then you resort to the drugstore favorite of the Q-tip as the multi-purpose tool.
The Q-tip, and I have to say, you know, when it comes to Q-tips, buy a dollar store pack of Q-tips because the thicker cotton Q-tips put the fluffs in your eyelashes. They don't blend properly. They're really they're not very usable. They're
so this is
they're
not,
kind of
not where to splurge, not in your Q-tips.
So no, get a Q-tip that's inexpensive. The cotton is really tightly wound, and they don't use as much.
Now, really quickly, you know, you make the investment, you invest in your brushes. How do we take care of them to ensure they're going to last us?
Great question. Okay, so for brushes, you want to wet them in your sink under warm water, and then I'll get you to hold that for 1 second. What you do is take a bit of your shampoo, just like that in your hand, and you want to rub the bristles right into the shampoo until it gets a nice lather.
Now, do you have to buy a special product for this? Because I have seen products that are marketed specifically for this.
And it's not really worth your money. You
Okay,
know?
and I've heard people condition them as well.
You can condition them you could condition them once a month, but you want to wash them once a week.
Okay.
What you want to do is, like I said, rub it in the shampoo, rinse the shampoo out, and push all of the water down the hairs.
Okay.
Then once you've done that, you want to dry it on a upright surface so that the air circulates, and always laying down. If you dry your brush standing up, the water will travel down into the handle and rot it.
This is not good.
Once it's dry, you pick it up, you give it a quick fluff on your hand.
Get it back to its original shape?
Yeah, get it back to its original shape, and that's it.
Simple as that. So that's going to extend the life of your brush, and also going to keep hygiene in mind, keep your makeup from getting contaminated as well, right?
And if you're making the investment, invest in the time to care for your products.
I love it. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for taking the mystery out of the makeup brushes.
Yeah.
And people want to check in with more of your makeup tips, which are fabulous, I will tell you. You can visit the Real Life website at reallifeoncts.com. We will be back with more Real Life after this. I like the one.